Okay, good, Pastor Schutz. I want to tell you all, I don't want to keep you too late tonight. We want to kind of stay within our Bible study time. As you know, I always say, this is our church. We be here all night if we want to, but we're not. Okay, I'm trying to keep it around Bible study time. Pastor Schutz, can you tell us and tell everybody, now that the book is published,
yes,
and it's out, and oh yes, you sign mine before you leave here tonight. How do you feel now that you are a renowned author?
Well, I don't know about renowned. Just an author. It's a little scary to get your thoughts out there. It's a little scary to get it out there because now people can look at it and see it, and hopefully they can grow by it. But you always got the other side, so that's always scary to put yourself out there like that. But the decision to help others outweighs that. So my purpose is to genuinely help other people to learn how to navigate this thing called life. I see so many people every day, and I see with their struggle, I see their misery. Misery is a hard word. I see their misery. And when I see their misery, there's something when somebody is trying to dig their way out of misery, dig their way out of those thoughts, dig their way out of trauma, dig their way out of a bad relationship, dig their way out of stuff that you just want to reach down and give them a helping hand. And to me, this is a helping hand. If they can read it. Because at the end of every chapter, there's some thoughts that you can read.
Yeah, I saw that, after every chapter, there were some questions and reflections, and and I'm reading them, and I'm going, oh, okay, I ain't going to answer that one right now. But, I just want to know when your journey of writing the book, okay, and going through the whole process and everything, was that as grueling as people say it is?
Well, when I first started off, I was encouraged by some people, because a supervisor, they said, you should write that down. You should write that down, because we're writing it down. You put it in a book. And everybody said, I ain't put it in a book. I ain't got time to put it in a book. And then they said, you need to put it in a book. So, I said, man, I forget some of this stuff. So I started writing things down. And then once I started writing at first, oh man, I got more. Oh, I got more. Then I got more. And then it's overloaded. And then I kind of got tuckered out a little bit. Y'all know what tuckered out means. And then I came back, and then I listened to some other voices that, you can't do this, it's tiring, it's not organized, you don't know how to write, you don't know English. And so you go through ebbs and flows of it, and then you get motivated. And then you start writing some stuff, and then somebody says something, somebody says, go ahead, you can do that. And then, you even say something, and then you can do that. And so it's ebb and flows, though. But then you want it to be, like you said, you. So a lot of this is me. And so as soon as I was at a conference that I was the keynote speaker at, then they looked at it and they said, look, you need to write a book on relationships, because I'm going through some stuff. So, I don't know. I'm going to let this settle first. And so, but I thank all of you for giving me this chance to be here and to be the first to put this out. And look, if I get 100 copies, I'm great. I'm almost halfway there, by the way. If I get 100 copies.
So you can buy the other 50.
So I can buy the other 50. So I can get to 100. But that's not my goal, to be famous by this. If somebody picks it up and they're helped, God be the glory.
Now, what would you say to someone that's out there now, and people say to them, you ought to write a book. And then you go, yeah, you ought to write a book. You ought to write a book. What would you say to someone that telling other people you need to write a book?
don't do it because somebody else told you to write a book. Don't do it because somebody else told you to write a book. So don't do it because somebody else told you to write a book. Even though other people encouraged me to write a book, I had to come to a place where I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to put something on pen and paper. I wanted to not forget some things. A lot of things that I write, you know, and at work they used to call them things I would say that God would give, and I know God gave me some of these phrases, were called Davidisms. That's what they call it. No, that's another Davidism. We got to write that down. And they would write it down. In fact, while I was writing this, I asked some of my former students, you know, can you give me some things that you remember me saying? Because I didn't remember all these things. Can you give me something you remember me saying? I got a ton of emails. Yeah, you said that. I didn't say that. Yeah, yes, you did. You said that. Well, I didn't mean to say that one, but I meant to say that. So your heart has to be in it. And, yeah, your heart has to be in it to help somebody.
Okay, well, you know, we just got the title of the second book. It's called Davidism. So when is that book coming out?
2085.
Well, I want to thank you for taking the time out your busy schedule to come to our Bible study and to meet our Bible study people online. Meet me, and you know everybody here because you know you're preaching here Sunday. You know that, right?
Oh yeah.
You can look in the air all you want. You know that, right? It's Fifth Sunday, so you know that. But I just wanted I wanted the online crowd to see you. I want the online crowd to see your book. And I wanted to be, may not be the first, but I wanted to make sure that you had a platform to do your book.
Thank you.
You know, I wanted that, you know, and trust me, when I saw it, I said, Pat Shoot's got a book, and I'm getting it, you know, and you got your pen?
I got my pen.
You gonna sign this right here in front of people.
I'm signing this one, because this is a hard cover.
I got a soft cover, you gonna sign this too?
I'll sign both of them.
You sign both of them.
But I have this one for you.
Okay. I want you to sign both of them.
This one will be fabricated. This one be real.
Okay. I want you all to know that he is a very good friend of mine. I know him. I know his family, and him and I go a long way back together. And it was not even a decision. When he wrote this book, I said, you're going to come and do this thing in my church. And I know he's been talking about doing a podcast, and I don't know if this is a podcast. I just call it Bible study, okay? I just call it Bible study. But I wanted him to talk to you all tonight about his book and kind of get a feel for his book and the person that he is. Now, let me tell you something. When you get the book, I didn't say if, I said when you get the book and you read the book, that is him. Because every time I pick it up, I look at it. Let me see what he said. He said something good about me.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. You know, I'm going to go through it.
Don't believe that.
Yeah.
Believe it.
I'm going to go through and scratch some stuff out. But I wanted to make sure that I gave him a platform to come to an audience that he may not reach. You know, an audience, an online audience, and there are people that like us and, you know, and tune into our videos and things. And I wanted to introduce you to them. And he's signing my books. And we got some people that bought a book. He's going to sign tonight after we get off. And Barnes and Noble and all of them, are they still in business? That you could go to have a book signing or something like that?
News too. The platform is going to expand probably early next week to other venues, Barnes and Noble, Walmart, and others. It's going to be global as well. They're going to print it in different languages. So it'll be global.
Wow.
So yeah, so it'll be, yeah.
Thank you. Wow. That is great. You know what, y'all? We now, and you could say you heard right here in Bible Study 2025, Thursday, March 27th, 2025. I want you to write that date down, because you got to see a renowned author on the ground floor. So when he gets big and he comes to an area near you, you can say, I know who that is. And you can come up to him and say, I saw you on Bible Study 2025. You can say that. So, Pat Schutz, I want to thank you for coming tonight.
Appreciate
thank
it.
you.
Appreciate
I
it.
really appreciate it. I didn't tell you I was going to kill you, but right now that's the hot seat.
That's the hot seat.
That's the hot seat right there. Look at it, got scratches and all on it.
Yeah, it's got
That's the
all
hot
over here.
seat. And I really am thankful that you took time out your busy schedule to be here with Bible Study. And those of you that are tuning in, I hope you accepted that I changed the Bible Study tonight. I still send out, the Bible study. You still got your Bible study. But tonight, I wanted it to be about David Schutz. So, before we sign off, I want you to get the book. Can they see it?
Yes,
Can y'all see it in the camera?
Yes.
Can you?
it's on there.
Yes.
Okay, can y'all see it in the camera?
Yep.
Okay. Joshua and Me, Ways to Navigate Life Struggles, David Schutz. Get the book. It's on Amazon. Go out, support him, and
Thank you.
and I know he would appreciate it very much. And you're not getting one of mine. I got a hard copy and a soft copy. You're not getting one. These are mine. Okay, these are mine. But go out
Amazon.
and Amazon, and get the book, and help him out. Support him, because one day, and you're hearing it now, one day this book is going to be worth something, because everyone's going to say, you got a David Schutz book? Yes, I do. I got the first one, and it is signed. Well, it wasn't the first one signed, because you signed the one that the one bought tonight. Before, before things. So see, I didn't have the first book, and he's supposed to be my friend. I didn't get the first book.
He jumped the line.
But it's in your house.
Yeah. I didn't get the first book, so I'm gonna hold that over your head for the rest of your life. That I didn't get the first book, but I got the second book, and that's good enough.
Good enough.
So thank you, Pastor Schutz,
Good enough.
for being here. Joshua and Me, Ways to Navigate Life Struggles.
You can get that on Kindle too.
Oh, Kindle?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it is on Kindle.
It's on
Oh, it's on Kindle.
It's
All
on
right.
I was going to ask if
You don't even
can
have to leave the
give the
house.
listing of where they can get the books from.
Okay, you can get the book,
Kindle,
Amazon, Kindle, and you say it's coming out.
It's coming out probably if not end of this week, next week, where it'll be global, and you can get it at Barnes and Nobles and Walmart, and there's other venues. I think there's like 6 or 7 other venues.
Okay.
They can get it, and then it's going to go global, where it's going to be printed in different languages as well.
Well, would you sign a book of someone if they bought the book and they came and looked you up?
Yeah, I signed it.
Okay, good. So now you got an excuse to come to Church on Wheels. Church on Wheels bookwork at 200 North Road in Jacksonville, Florida. They come get your book signed.
Bring your Kindle.
Sign your Kindle too.
Bring the Kindle. We'll put a signature on that. But thank you all. And thank you, Pastor Schutz. I want to thank you all for coming tonight and not thinking of robbery. Take time out of your busy schedule to be with us. Thank you all for those of you that are tuning in on the airways. Thank those that tuning in live, or those that will see this on recording. Thank you all so very much for supporting us tonight and supporting him and letting him know he feels loved.
Thank you.
He feels loved. He feels loved. All right, now I got to sign it off. I remember. Send me an email, PastorJeffreyGoodine@gmail.com. It's PastorJeffreyGoodine@gmail.com. Tune in, invite a friend, have a watch party. May God have mercy on our souls.
Amen. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes. Thank you so much.